So I was living in a Muslim country during Ramadan, and one thing which I didn't realize is that they push the Isha time 30 minutes later than usual. And so sometimes I prayed Maghrib during this 30-minute window, thinking it was still Maghrib time. I only found out afterwards that it was, actually Isha was pushed backwards. So is my salah for those Maghrib salahs accepted or not?
Okay, so what are the options? And people usually ask this question. Sheikh, I woke up late and it was a minute or two before sunrise, and I went to the toilet and I did wudu as soon as I can, and then I prayed, and then after finishing the prayer I found that it is 4 or 5 minutes overdue. So is my prayer valid? That's a valid question. Now I'm trying to teach you how to fish instead of coming for me asking for a fish every day. What are your options? And this is what I usually say to people in counseling sessions. They have a long problem. They could spend hours talking. Cut to the chase. What are your options? So my option, Sheikh, is that Maghrib prayer that I prayed off time is valid. Alhamdulillah. My second option, no, it's not valid, which is most likely because I prayed it after time. Okay. Any third options? I don't think so. If it's valid, we have no problem. If it's invalid, what are you going to do? Pray it over again. Why? Because I prayed after the time was over. Okay, if you pray it again, what are you doing? Praying it after the time was over. So there's no point. Okay, Sheikh, again, in a nutshell, what should I do? Answer is nothing. Why? First of all, because you've already prayed it after the time was over. Secondly, I should ask myself, am I sinful or not? And the answer is definitely not. Why? I purposely delayed the prayer. You did that purposely, but you did not know that the prayer time was over. And Allah stated in the last ayah of Surah Al-Baqarah, رَبَّنَا لَا تُؤَاخِذْنَا إِن نَسِينَا أَوْ أَخْطَأْنَا. Oh Allah, do not hold us accountable if we were to forget or to make an error. And you made an error. So Allah will not hold you accountable. End of story. So I hope this answers your question, Akhi Umar.